Hey y'all, today I wanted to make a video talking about the new L'Oreal Youth Code Texture Perfector Pore Vanisher. It's basically like a pore minimizer that can also be used as a primer, and according to the claims that L'Oreal makes, in a month it should shrink the actual pore size. Now, I'm just going to say this right off the bat, that claim is not the reason I bought this product, because I do not believe it at all. I bought it to help minimize the look of my pores and to use as a primer. So if you read my blog, then you probably know I already tried the Maybelline Baby Skin and I did like it. But I wanted to try this one because it seemed to be a lot different than the other primers that I've tried. It's more of a lotiony type consistency. And people have been comparing it to the Benefit Professional, which I've never tried. So I decided to pick this up. So the other thing that L'Oreal claims for this product is that it will give you an all-day shine-free matte finish. Now, I'm not really a big fan of matte finish. I prefer it to be somewhat on the dewy side just because I have a dry skin. But, you know, I wanted to see how this worked. I was still curious. So I'm actually wearing it right now. So what I'm going to do is show you all how I applied it, and then I'll come back and tell you my initial thoughts on it. Okay, so I'm just going to start by squeezing a small amount onto my hand. That's how much I'm starting out with. See, hopefully if that should be enough. And I'm just going to do one side of my face first. Now, my pores are really not that bad, but this is the area where they tend to show up the most on my cheeks, so. And that's on both sides of my cheeks. So just looking in the viewfinder, I see a little bit of a difference, but nothing really dramatic. Let me get my mirror. Yeah, looking in the mirror, I can tell more of a difference. I can definitely tell that this side looks a little bit smoother. And my pores are slightly diminished in appearance, but nothing drastic. But I will admit that it does look better. This side does look better than this side in my mirror close up. Hopefully you all can tell on camera. I'm gonna go ahead and put it all over my face now, and the consistency is kind of different. It's like it feels like it has some silicone in it, but not really. It's almost like a mixture of a silicone and a lotion. So I do like the way this feels. Typically I use the Monistat Chafe and Relief Gel, which is just like a straight silicone, like white clear substance. But like this one goes on more so like a lotion with a little bit of silicone in it. So it goes on really well. I don't notice that it's making my skin look white or anything like that, like some primers can do. Okay, so that's it for application. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup, and then I will be right back. Okay, so now I'm done applying the rest of my makeup, and you know I was scared about the matte finish that this is supposed to give because I really don't like a matte finish and I didn't want to accentuate any dry spots on my face. Well, I'm happy to say that when I was applying my makeup on top of this, I did not notice any dry spots being accentuated, so I'm very happy with that because that's what I was worried about. Also, my makeup applied really smoothly with this on. I used a foundation today that I use quite often, so I know how it applies with or without primer and that type of thing, and it did apply a little bit smoother. My skin texture looks a little bit smoother compared to no primer at all. So as of right now, I do like it. My face definitely doesn't look matte, but I did not use a matte foundation. Actually, let me show you what I used. The foundation I used today was MAC Face and Body. So if you're familiar with this, you know it kind of has a dewy finish, so keep that in mind. But it is a foundation that I use all the time, so I know how it looks with or without primer underneath. So as of right now, I am liking this. As you can see, as you saw in the demo, I like the way it applied. I like the way it felt on my skin and that type of thing. So I think right now, just initially, very initially, I think this is going to be a winner for me. But what I'm going to do is, after I get off work tonight, I'm going to come back and let you guys know if my foundation held up any better compared to no primer at all. I'm not going to be able to check in throughout the middle of the day because I'm going to work, so, you know, duty calls. But I will be back later on tonight just to give you all a synopsis on what I think after wearing it all day. So I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so I'm back and the time is about 10:30 p.m. So I've had my makeup on for 9 hours and I've been moving around and doing stuff. It's not like I've been just sitting around. I've been working. So as you can see, my makeup is still in place. Everything pretty much held up. My blush is still intact. Yeah, everything still pretty much looks the same as when I applied it. I do have some shininess here on my forehead, but it's not too bad. And I didn't blot today. Now keep in mind the foundation I used was the MAC Face and Body, and that can be pretty dewy. So the fact that I didn't have to blot today, it's pretty good for me for this particular foundation. So far I am thoroughly impressed with this. It reminds me a lot of the L'Oreal Miracle Blur, which I also like, but the texture of this one is actually better. So I do like that about it. I'm not sure if this has SPF. Let me see. Yeah, this one does not have any SPF in it, which I'm a little disappointed in. Only because I don't typically wear sunscreen on a daily basis. So I use the Miracle Blur when I know I'm going to be out in the sun. So I would have liked to use this in the same manner. But I can use this on an everyday basis because I do like the way it felt. And I like the way my makeup held up with it. So I'm going to keep using this product. As of right now, I think it's a great product and I really like it. But if anything changes, I'll be sure to let you guys know either here on YouTube or on my blog. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.